So what does a sea turtle actually spend its time doing? How much time do they spend feeding? How much time do they spend avoiding predators? How much time do they spend resting? Are they sleeping? Do they interact socially with each other? All those questions we were hoping to answer with the turtle cam. We're seeing the world the way a sea turtle sees the world. So that we have data on diving patterns. So we know how often they spend at the surface, how much of their life they spend at the sea floor, how long they're able to hold their breath for, whether they're feeding when they're diving or whether they're doing other behaviors. We can also start to look at what they're feeding on, how much time they spend feeding. We can look at social interactions, and that's one of the big discoveries we found in our turtle cam project. Is prior to this, we always really thought of juvenile sea turtles as solitary animals. We're actually finding they're very social. They can barely swim past another animal without swimming over, checking them out and seeing kind of what they're up to. And then we can also look for potential threats to the sea turtles. And one of the big ones we were looking for is plastic. Luckily though, in almost all of our footage, we barely ever see any plastic at all. We don't have a single instance of sea turtles ingesting plastic, which is a testament to how clean our Bahamian waters are. We have a couple of conservation goals from the project. So number one is to collect some important data about how green turtles are interacting with their environment. So we can start to figure out what are green turtle hotspots, what areas do they really need to survive, where are the areas that they're feeding or resting, and understanding information like that is key to knowing which of their habitats to protect. As we move forward with the Bahamas 2020 Challenge, protect 20% of Bahamian waters by the year 2020, we'll start seeing the implementation of many marine protected areas throughout Eleuthera and elsewhere within the Bahamas. So our turtle cam has potential to impact decision making when it comes to kind of the implementation of marine protected areas. But the second side to it is it's just engaging, fun footage to watch. We're not only going to collect data that helps us potentially protect these animals, but also can help change entire movements to get people excited in sea turtle conservation.